Hey everyone, we're back. Today it's just me, John, Shelby. I don't know what happened to Michael, but we knew that we had a couple people today that were going to be out, and actually I lied. We have one more dude here. Archimedes will be joining us, but I don't think we'll be giving him his old character because he's got some problem. Well, there's no dice rolling in this game apparently.
No.
Anyways, so today this is our first play of On Our Majesty's Service, which is a game set in the world of Smog by Cool Mini or not. Not the world of Smog by Cool Mini. The game is by Cool Mini or not. We're cheating a little bit today. Usually first play is the game where we try to learn the rules. Now, Shelby has played it a couple of times. Been a while, so we're going to go through the rules anyways. This is my first time. We'll see how badly I get my butt kicked. But fundamentally, this is a game where it's set in like in a Victorian steampunk kind of England.
Yeah.
Yep. And we are merchants.
Yes. Trying
to go find stuff for the queen at the market. And there's some kind of cog stuff moving and all that good stuff. The pieces look gorgeous for this game. Some maybe difficulty on reading some of them for colorblind people like me, although Shelby was pointing out that there are little symbols on here just kind of hard to spot at first on the actual markers, so there is some assistance for colorblind people like me. Anyway, so just wanted to remind everybody to, if you like these shows, please subscribe. We are 5 people away, 5, from giving out a copy of... what was it? The Colonist, the big $75 super heavy game that I'm gonna hate shipping. But so if you like us, subscribe. You'll see the link at the end of the thing at the end of the show at top. Otherwise, there's a little button that says subscribe right at the bottom, and you'll be entered to win in the monthly raffles and so forth and so on. So I'm gonna shut up now because I talk too much. Go ahead, Shelby. Tell me how you play this game.
Okay, first of all, setup. You're going to get these little cogs. They're going to come separate in the box. When you place them on the board, there's a little arrow that you have to make sure that it matches up with when you start your setup. Because as we play the game, we're going to rotate these cogs, and whichever symbol and cost is facing your side of the board is going to be what you're going to be able to interact with on your turn on that location. So there's that. Then the next step is to give everybody 2 cards. So this is your secret objective card. I'm going to flip over another one just so everybody can see it.
Okay.
So it's got symbols of the different elements on it. You need to achieve this number of elements on your little player board in order to exit the market and leave the game, win the game.
So what you're saying, 2 white on that one, 1 red and 1 blue.
One blue on this specific card. Then you're also given another card. This card is your secret gate. Now this is how you exit the game when you're ready to win. The arrows point up and away from you. So again, it's an orientation thing. Depending on which side of the board you are sitting on, will tell you which location you are going to be able to leave the market and win the game.
Okay.
So we know that this board is kind of backwards to us. So John's going to take blue, which is on that side of the board, and I'm taking red. So we're going to play as if we were sitting on those sides, which we kind of are, but...
Yeah, we are. I mean...
Yeah.
And this is a 2 to 4 player game.
This is a 2 to 4 player game.
Oh, I see. So basically, one player would sit on this edge, one player would sit on that.
Sit around
so
the board,
we technically are when you look at it.
But if we had more players,
right, we'd have to have somebody. But for camera purposes, that doesn't make a lot of sense. We'd be looking at the back of somebody's head, and nobody would be able to see.
Right.
Got
okay, so now another win condition you need in order to win the game is you have to have each one of these artifacts that are on the board. They're little keys and locks and weird things.
So you got to have one of each of these before you can exit.
Before you can win. Yeah. And again, the orientation of these dials matter because again, you'll pay however many coins is facing towards your side of the board when you try to go pick up those artifacts.
And where do you pick them up? I get
just here. So like your
piece actually moves.
Yeah, your piece is going to move around to different locations, and whichever cost is there is what you're going to pay. Now, they have these things called hourglass tokens. They're the little blue gems. Whenever somebody makes an interaction with a location, because you can also sell your little elements. So let's say if I want to sell my fire here, I'm going to earn 2 coins for selling it. I will cover that location up. So that means that this symbol can't be used until somebody has removed that token from the symbol. It's the same way when you're buying an element. So if I've landed on this location, I want to buy this red one, I'm going to cover it up. Okay. So there are a lot of different actions you can take on a turn. We're going to start with that here. So
how many actions do you get? Just one?
You get 3 actions. Okay. Unless you are the first player, then you get 4 actions.
All right.
So I'm going to put my little guy there, and
I'll put him over there. Actually, this is going to be hard for me to reach. You know that, right? Hi.
Like, yes. Okay, so the actions are, there's a long list of them. Moving your gentleman, which these are our gentlemen, they're our characters. Mm-hmm. Rotating your tile, so you can be on a location and you can use an action to rotate it. Buying an element. Okay. Selling an element. Buying an artifact at these locations. Removing one of these hourglass tokens costs an action. You can also request coins. Now, requesting coins is special. So you have to be back here on the center, and you have to be the poorest player. But you can request coins, and the queen will graciously give you 2 coins. If you are tied for lowest player, you only get 1 coin.
All right.
Okay. Rotate any tile and get a special action. Now, special action cards right here, they're going to have, you read something. The card, it's going to have something that you can do on it. You can play those during your turn. They don't count an action to play. Okay. And then exiting the shadow market costs an action. So if you're ready to win the game, you have to have 1 action left to win the game. Okay, so the 2 things that are free actions that don't count towards your actions, as I said, are activating a special action card and playing the Shadow Master. We'll get to him in a minute. He's special. Okay, so we went over buying and selling, buying artifacts, removing an hourglass token. So as part of setup, each player is going to get to place 2 hourglass tokens to start the game. Obviously, when you remove one, you have to remove it from the location you're at if you choose that as an action. Okay, and we went over requesting coins. All right, rotating any tile in a faction and getting a special action card. Okay, so you can only do this action again when you're at the center. You can choose to rotate any tile on the board anywhere and take a special action card, but it has to be when you're in the center. You can only do that action once per turn, whereas all the other actions you can do.
You can repeat?
Yeah, okay. Repeated times. Okay. And then exiting the shadow market, as I said, you have to have 1 action left and have all the win requirements. Alright, so the Shadow Master. During your turn, and only during your turn, you can pay as many coins as you like. We all start with 2 coins. To this little space on your board. This is the Shadow Master's space. At the end of every round, I believe, yes, at the end of every round, we're going to assess who has the most. The Shadow Master is going to become that person's to play, and they also get the first player token for the next round.
Okay.
The Shadow Master does a couple different things. So, first of all, when we award the Shadow Master to one person, we have to discard all the coins that are in the area, and we start over again for the next thing. The Shadow Master moving it to the next person will cause the oldest agent, which I'll go over how the agents work, to be removed from the board and a new one placed in. They all have numbers by the over top of their card. That one's number 1, 2, 3, and 4. So they try to go in order. I'll get to the agents in a second. There's a whole big explanation about them. So when you gain the Shadow Master, you become the first player. You gain the fourth action, as long as you have the Shadow Master. And at the beginning of each round, you move the agents, which again I'll come to in a second. If you have the Shadow Master, you have to play a coin, which everybody gets a coin at the beginning of the round. You have to play that coin you get into your Shadow Master area as long as you have the Shadow Master.
So he's going to take a toll every turn.
And but when you reach, if you have the Shadow Master, when you reach 5 coins, you have to discard 5 coins. So the Shadow Master will most likely move at the end of that round. Okay, so the Shadow Agents. Each of these guys have their own abilities. The first and second trades that happen. So if I buy something or sell something, or you buy or sell something, the first 2 that happen, we're going to get number 1 and number 2 out on the board on the locations where those happened. Then they'll switch out with 3 and 4 as the Shadow Master moves about. So each one does something different. Our number 1 is the Dandy. If the Dandy is on the same tile as your character at the beginning of your turn, you will lose a coin. If you have no coins, there's no effect. Okay. Our number 2 over there is the Lost Boy. The location tile that he is on cannot be rotated under any circumstances or used as a secret gate. So he can block people from winning the game. Number 3 over here is the Gatekeeper. If you are on the same location as the Gatekeeper, you can teleport to any other location tile on the board as a movement. And the Merchant, this guy, he lowers the cost for you by 1. He also gives you an extra coin if you sell at that location. So
2 detrimental, 2 beneficial?
Yes.
That's what I'm saying.
And those were chosen at random when I did setup. I just shuffled.
As far as where they are,
Yeah, I just shuffled the cards because there are 2 more. There's the Witch and the Doctor that will not be in our game. But you just shuffle the cards and you put them out on the board, and that's who we're stuck with.
For the sake of completion, what do they do? Just so I know.
Sure. The Doctor, I believe, is a beneficial, and the Witch is a detrimental. So do you pick 2 beneficial, 2 detrimental, or that's just what we got? Just random.
Okay, so theoretically you get a game where
you can have all bad ones. Yeah. Okay, so for the Doctor, which is this guy, no player may buy or sell elements or artifact cards from the location that he is occupied on. So he's a bad. And then the Witch, if the Witch is on the same tile as your character, this is the Witch. At the beginning of your turn, you have to take 1 less action during that turn. So
there's actually there's 2 good and 4 bad. So we just got lucky. We got the 2 good. All right.
So to finish our setup, we both need to place 2 hourglass tokens on the board somewhere.
Somewhere.
So.
Oh, please! You said 2 of them.
Yep, so...
1 on that one over there.
Forgot to mention, so our character boards have these little tracks where we keep track of our elements. You gain one free element of whatever color your side of the board is. So John is starting the game with 1 blue. I'm starting the game with 1 red. So there's that. Because I know you can't really see our player boards up there.
And it should be noted that you have to do that before you get your card, so you don't have a way to kind of influence that. You might get lucky, but... All right. So how do we determine first player?
It would be youngest person. I'm just going to go first, yeah. I have the first player token. So, again, 3 actions. I forgot to mention. So there's these little white portions on the tiles. If this is facing towards the tile you are on, and you want to move to this tile, you have to pay a coin to pass through the fog.
Okay, it's fog.
Okay, it's fog. Yeah.
Joy.
So, but if it's like this, I can move here because I don't have to go through the fog without paying anything. And you don't actually land on these things, you're landing on the whole location. That helps.
Sure. So from where I am, I can move to any of those adjacent tiles. Can I go diagonally?
You cannot go diagonally.
Or
it's
diagonally.
only horizontal or vertical.
But like my position doesn't matter, right? I can
No.
jump to this tile even though I'm not on this. Okay. I'm in the middle of that circle somewhere.
Yeah,
okay.
We're in the middle. This is just to show you like whose turn is going and which way is clockwise,
Gotcha.
Based on the board, because all of the tiles move clockwise.
Sure.
All right. So first action, movement. That's one.
There.
I'm gonna buy one.
For 1 coin.
For 1 coin. For 2, and then I'm gonna move here for 3.
Okay.
So then, because I did my first 1 trade here, the number 1 guy
ends up over there. And what do we do with these cards? Just leave them here.
They just stay there.
Okay, those are the
it's-
positions.
Yeah, it's
Right.
so that when we
When you
switch
move,
out-
you know who the oldest is and all.
Yeah.
Okay.
What did he do again? He was it's at the beginning of your turn. You lose a coin. Okay.
Okay. Well, you got to be on the same tile. as
Yeah,
me,
if you're sitting there.
All right. So
I moved.
I'll spend 1 action to come over here.
Mm-hmm.
Another action to buy a blue.
I messed up my turn. Hold on.
Coming back.
So when I paid, I believe I should have rotated. And yes, okay. So you need to, when you buy
No,
an
put
element,
that down.
you cover
Yeah.
it, and then you rotate 90 degrees.
So that would have been.
clockwise.
I would have had to pay an action to go through the
to
fog.
go through it, which you're fine because you're going
Alright.
that way.
So
but
I'm gonna go that
just need
way.
to slow down and
Yep.
take.
No, that's fine because I need to do it now. So
Yeah.
then I bought an element. I'm up to 2 blue for 1 coin, and I put that there because the 1's eaten up, right? That's how that works.
And then you
So now you rotate 90 degrees. So that's fogged up over there. All right, and I will spend my 3rd action to come over here, and then that guy goes over there. Is that how? Because I bought something.
Yeah, number 2 needs to.
The lost boy moves to over here. Okay,
Okay.
that's my turn. You say we get a coin at the beginning of.
At the beginning of the round, but not the first round.
Okay.
So because we got 2 to start the game.
Right.
All right, so now it would be the beginning of the 2nd round. Nobody paid anything to the Shadow Master, so he's just hanging out. We both get a coin.
All right. Thank you.
And then it's my turn. So I'm going to do something. I don't know what yet. Kind of stuck here. So
Yeah.
it has to be from the location, I believe. Yeah, okay. Alright, so I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3. And that'll be my turn.
Okay. So it's an action to move through the fog? Is that what I'm seeing?
It's the same as moving, it's just costs you a coin. So
Costs a coin.
Yeah.
Ooh. Not happy about that. Okay, so I will spend 1 action to buy a red.
okay.
Alright. And that puts that there. It also draws. Could you kindly toss me the next agent? To over here.
No.
No.
It only does the first 2.
Okay.
and then
But I have to rotate this 90 degrees clockwise,
yes.
right?
Do the. I believe the Shadow Master's only, or the agent's only over between the Shadow Master. Okay. Oh, at the start of the round, the players with the favor of the Shadow Master can move all the agents on the board. Each agent moves only one tile in any direction, but not diagonally. They can never enter the middle tile and are not hindered by barriers in any way. So yeah, it's only the Shadow Master that moves them, and they only come out via the Shadow Master. Okay.
Okay. So that was one action. 2 actions. Yes, crazy. 2 actions. 3 actions.
Okay. Alright, so it would be beginning of the round. Everybody gets a coin. Nobody gained the favor of the Shadow Master.
I'm too poor to be able to fuck around with that. Because then, the problem with that is if I do that, I have to pay him every turn, which means my one that's coming in is going away. So.
Right, which means you would sell the elements you're gaining if you gained extra, kind of thing.
If I gained extra.
Right.
We'll get to that point when we get to that point.
Okay. I'm gonna go 1, and then I'm gonna take the move tile, gain a action card.
Even though you're not on the top?
2. It's I took the center.
Oh, action. You did that anything, and then
so that was 2 actions right there.
That was free. Yeah, that's right. I forgot about those.
And then I can take a 3rd action. Which I think I'm just gonna move back to that spot. It's your turn.
Alright. So 1. Spend 2 to buy a black? Is that what
black, brown, I don't know.
Alright.
Something. The actual token is orange,
2.
so.
Yeah. So that's good there. And I will do my 1, 2. Yep, rotate that. Thank you. And then we're gonna go ahead. And rotate.
You need to move into the center.
Yeah, if I'm gonna do that. No, I can't do that. So I will just move there. Would you mind, Shelby? Because Archimedes has gotten comfortable to the point of being almost ready to fight sleep here, huh? Alright. Spoiled dog.
So for my turn. Oh wait, now we're at the end of the round.
Yep.
Again, nobody paid the Shadow Monster.
Yay, 1 coin. Stuff's getting expensive though.
Yes. So for my turn, I'm gonna take my first action where I'm at. Spend 2 to buy a white.
Okay.
And then second action is to move here. Third action is to spend 1
to gain a key. Alright.
They're all the same, so they
sure.
can be face up or face down.
Right, so where I am, it was an action to remove.
It is an action to remove an hourglass token.
Yeah, so I'll spend an action to remove that.
Okay.
An action to turn it, and then
you can't turn it until you can only turn them from the center.
Oh, I can't well, I'm not buying at that price. Yeah. So put that back over there. That was a bad move on my part. Not very smart. But understood how this is gonna work out now. So first action to go over here.
This one here?
Yep. Second action to mine my way through the fog. And third action to rotate that. Yep. And I get a free card?
Yes.
And these are playable anytime?
At any time they are free actions.
Alright, I'm gonna steal that artifact.
Aww.
I know, I'm evil. Steam Lord's Decree. Steal 1 artifact from an opponent. Mwahahaha.
Sad day.
Seems how there's only 2 players.
I wonder if you have to spend the... I didn't look at that.
Ooh, if that's the case, then you might want to hold on to it.
Yes, you must possess the ethers listed on it. The ethers are not spent. You only have to possess them.
I do.
Okay.
I have ethers everywhere.
Okay.
So I took it.
Fine. Alright.
See, it's Jade's fault. She's out playing at EDC. Otherwise, we'd have other targets.
It's all her fault. Alright. The start of the round then. Coin for you.
Coin, thank you.
Coin for me. That was evil. Evil.
Just look at the draw. I'm like, I'll take the keep. Because I could have waited for later and not revealed that hand right off the bat. But still. I'm surrounded by fog. That's annoying.
Yes, that's kind of bad.
But I can turn something from where I am, so that might be what I have to do.
Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna just do it. Spend my 2 gold. Buy another artifact.
I won't steal that one. I have it.
Well, you have it already, so.
Alright.
And then that was 1. This is 2. This is 3.
These glass gems or whatever are gonna get in my way. I can already tell.
Yeah. And
Okay.
it's your turn.
So 1 action to turn that tile 90 degrees.
This one?
Yep. And draw a card. Huh. No, don't want it now, but that's cool. And 2, 3 to go over there. Perfect.
Okay. Alright. Beginning of round.
1 coin.
On my location. No, I don't think I want to do it quite yet. Okay. I'm gonna play one of my cards first. Ritual Invocation. Substitute 1 agent of your choice. I'm gonna get rid of this guy. And we're gonna bring in this guy.
So we never moved these around. What was that?
They moved by the Shadow Master, but nobody's paying for the Shadow Master.
Not at 1 gold a turn. I mean, that's my income. It's gone. So.
So, okay. I'm replacing this one. This is the one that lets you teleport.
So you're gonna go over there and warp.
So that was a free action. I didn't pay for that, except for I paid 1 element.
No, you don't pay for it. Remember, you had to have them.
Oh, that's right. I just had to have it. You don't have to pay for it. I'm going to...
2 actions?
No, that was free.
Free?
Free.
Okay.
1.
Yep.
Sell for 3.
Nice.
Selling 1 to get 3.
Nice.
Cover it up.
This in his killed
Rotate
pockets.
this again. More fog for you. And so that is activating the agent. Does that cost you anything? I don't think so. I think it's just an automatic thing. Gentleman on the same location as them can spend an action to move to any location. Okay, so that was 1, 2. I'm gonna move here.
Teleport.
And that'll be the end of my turn.
Alright, sounds good. So in my turn, I will spend 1 action to get a padlock. Thank you. Alright, Then I'm going to play a free action, which is a Wheel of Chaos. Rotate the entire board 90 degrees in any direction. So we're gonna go.
No, wait, the entire board?
Yeah.
Like, the whole thing? Hold on.
Well, I think they mean the dials. I can't imagine.
There's a list of these. What is it called?
So then our affiliation
Chaos.
changes? No, that doesn't make any sense. It's just
Rotate the entire game board 90 degrees in any direction. This alters all the players' buy and sell values, either expertise, and the position of their secret gate. Yes, we're taking the whole board and rotating it.
Alright. Well, that's not really what I wanted to do because I was trying to get rid of the fog. So that's not going to work the way I want it to work. But it could be interesting for the giggles of it, wouldn't it? Because it totally rearranges.
Yeah, it changes everybody, like our cost for everything, and it changes where your location is to win the game. And,
what the hey. Alright, fine, let's do this. Pick up the mics. Oh my goodness. Earthquake, John. Alright, I'm gonna go that way a little bit more. There we go, now we're back in.
Alright.
Everybody can see what the heck we're doing here. Alright, well that changed things around a little bit.
That sucks.
Alright, so I have to spend 1 coin to travel to this fog for my second action. And for my third action, I'm gonna go here. Do I want to go there? 4. Oh, that's expensive. Oh, that I don't need that. Eesh. I'm gonna teleport. Oh, poo. Yeah, I'm just gonna move here. Not using El Teleporter.
Okay.
So, in the sense of affiliation, this doesn't matter anymore because it was just at the beginning you got 2, so that doesn't care.
Yeah.
But what we're saying is the costs are different because the orientation changed. So this was a 2 for me, it's now a 3.
Yeah.
Oh, 90 degrees in any direction. I could have gone the other
you could have gone the other way.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. This is okay.
Okay. Well, that changes things. Alright, beginning of round. 1 for you.
Yay!
1
Back in
for
my pocket.
I'm going to do something. Let's see. First action, I'm going to remove this hourglass token. Second action, I'm going to buy orange, brown, whatever color that is. So I'm going to just cover it back up. Rotate 90 degrees. Okay. That was 2. And then my third one, I'm gonna move here because there's no fog there now. Rotate this tile, take an action card. Oh, nice. Okay.
Alright. My turn. I'm gonna go 1, 2. Rotate this tile. Take an action card. Would have been nicer if I had more players, but there you go. Thank you. Back was killing me. And my third action will be to come right back here.
Wait, didn't you do 3 actions?
1,
2. You moved, and then your third action was to rotate.
Yes. Okay, my fault.
Okay, so beginning of round.
Yay, more money in my pocket.
You know what? I'm gonna do it. I'm going to do that, and then I'm going to 1 action, move here. Second action, teleport here. Third action,
And buy it for 2.
Padlock. And rotate.
And a bubble on there.
Okay.
Alright. Get this moving along. I got some scotch waiting for me at home. Gotta take this kilt off. 1, 2. Sell one of these. The one I just bought the previous turn for 4.
Yes, so cover and take your 4 coins and rotate.
And rotate. That was 1, 2.
And you sold. That's 3.
3. Okay, perfect.
So take your 4 coins.
2. I had 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, I'm at 6 now. Yep. All right.
Very nice.
Money!
End of the round. I paid the Shadow Master.
Ooh, look at you, sneaky sneaks. I didn't see that.
Yeah. So Shadow Master track is emptied. Everybody gets 1 coin for the start of the round. I have to pay mine to the Shadow Master.
Okay.
But the Shadow Master allows me to move these guys.
Yep.
I'm gonna move this one here.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna move this one.
I forgot what he does.
Blocks anybody from
Turning
it or winning the game by exiting the market. Okay, I did that. Now my actual turn. So for my first action, I am going to move. Let's see. I'm gonna teleport over here. That's my first action. Second action will be to remove this. Third action will be to buy it. And it's your turn.
Okay, first action, spend 2 to buy a white. Second action, third action to sell that white for 5.
Wait, what?
1, buy the white for 2.
Okay.
2, second action to move. Third, oh no, I'm out of actions by doing the third move.
And you would only sell white for the...
Oh, it's 3. I'm seeing it upside down.
One, yeah.
Which I bought it for 2. Yeah.
Or do you sell it for whatever side is?
Well, yeah, I mean...
Okay. You can sell 1 unit of the ether shown on your side of the current location.
Oh, okay, so it's got to be okay.
Facing you.
So I can't actually buy this.
No. You have to... No. You'd have to uncover
Okay,
the
so
red
let's
and
go
buy
back to
that
where
one.
not interested. I was trying to figure out how to make money, not... Well... Okay. What do I need? Okay, interestingly enough. So let's pay... Hold that key. I'm paying 1 gold to cross here. Second action over here. Third action to turn this dial.
Okay.
And draw a card.
Alright, interesting. So, end of round, nobody paid anything to the Shadow Master but me.
I'm going to steal a white acre from you.
Okay. Alright, so again, I have the Shadow Master. You get a coin, I get a coin, but it goes to the Shadow Master. And it's my turn. So I can take 4 actions because I have the Shadow Master this turn. I'm going to sell a blue at my location for 3 plus 3. So I get 6 for that sell. 6.
So do you cover up the
Yes.
2 or the 3?
The 3.
Okay.
Because that's the direction.
Understood.
Yeah. And then I would turn it again. So that was my first action. My second action, I'm going to move. Third action is going to be to buy the artifact here, which is rings of some sort. Alright. And that's that.
Alright.
Oh, wait, I get a fourth action. Do
Yes.
I want to move? Yeah, sure. I'll move back.
Yeah, before that thing
Space.
turns or something crazy.
Yeah.
Alright. We're going to steal 1 coin from each player, which is just a coin.
That's me.
But we'll take
That's
it.
okay.
What? You need to get back up? What's the matter, huh? Come on, we're not finished yet. Come on, no. Alright, so that was a free action. 1. Do I want to buy that? Two. Pay 2 to buy that one.
Okay. And that's it.
Yes, that was my third action.
Okay, so again, you didn't pay the Shadow Master, so I keep him. Take a coin. I put a coin there. And it's my turn. I can move the figures a space. Put it not there. I'll put him back here, I guess. Alright. Gonna move 1, pay 3 to buy the blue one again. And that was 2. Let's see. Third action. I'll do 3 and then my fourth action. The Shadow Master. Okay, your turn.
Okay, let's see here. One, 2, and sell a white for 4 gold.
I think we lose if we run out of hourglass tokens.
Eee.
Hold on.
Okay.
That's
not very friendly.
I didn't see that anywhere, but I just can't. We only get 30 for the game, so I don't know what happens if you can't place an hourglass token.
Yeah, there's way more spots on the board than there are hourglass tokens. Do we think it's gonna get to that?
I don't know.
Okay.
Okay.
And is it an action to put money on the Shadow Master?
No, it's just during your turn. You can't hear it.
Okay. And you can do as many as you want?
As many as you want.
I'm just gonna put one on there.
Okay. So, beginning of the round, 1 for you, 1 for me has to go there. Alright, move these guys. They can't go in the center, so I'll move this guy back that way. Move this guy that way. Alright. Yeah. 1 action 2 actions, 3 actions, and I'm just gonna buy it for 4 actions.
So you got one more, and then the Shadow Master is going to be gone from you, right?
Yeah. On the next.
Yeah, okay. So, 1 action, 2, and 3.
Okay. End of the round. You get 1. I get 1. I've reached 5, so I'm supposed to wipe it. I'll lose the Shadow Master. Probably.
Yeah, I have 1 on there.
Let's see. What's under there? Okay. So I'm gonna move the Shadow Masters.
This guy is a dinosaur.
Yeah, he's like a weird
And the Lost Boy is a
creature.
dead horse's
Yeah,
head.
they have the lore and stuff in the back of the book here. Like you can read a whole paragraph about each.
Yeah, this
of
is
the
based on a...
figures.
Is it a comic book, I think?
It says Panache Animations, so I guess
Makes me want to go find out more about it. I know that they made a whole bunch of miniatures that were just like
Yeah.
really cool busts, but yeah. I mean, the pieces are gorgeous.
Yeah.
Gaming is interesting in the sense of, like, it's a maneuvering game, basically. So
Yeah, strategy, maneuvering, and
somewhat resource management as far as how
Stabbing
your
each other
coins
in the
are.
back.
Yeah, and I can see it with more players that that'd be more of an issue with people moving stuff around. We're not doing a lot of like hosing each other.
right.
You did it a couple
1,
times
2,
intentionally or not intentionally.
4.
Okay,
That's it.
so I am going, and the boy does what prevents it from moving?
It can't rotate, so it can't. I don't think you can sell anything
Okay.
if you can't rotate it, or buy anything if you can't rotate it. I don't know if that's in buying or selling. Let's see.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you have to. You must immediately place an hourglass on the edge of that location and rotate it. So if you can't place an hourglass or you can't rotate, you can't buy or sell.
All right. So as an action, refresh. Oh wait, we have more baubles over here. I didn't see them.
Oh yeah, there's a couple because
Because
I
we're not
was
playing.
set up
Yeah.
for other players.
Yeah. So I don't think it's gonna come to that. We'll see. I think you're pretty close to victory or something. All right. So let me. It's an action to take that off,
Take
right?
action, take 1. Yep.
And then 1 gold to buy the last one that I needed. 2 actions to go over
Wait,
here.
you need to cover it back up and rotate it.
All these technicalities I forget about. All right.
I know, it's, you kind of have
Nah,
to.
it's cool.
This
Yeah.
is
Yeah.
you kind of have to go step by step through your
Yep,
turn,
yep.
otherwise you forget things.
1, 2, and now the
No,
question.
it was 1, 2, 3.
3. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So that answers that question. Out of actions.
So at the
I don't know
end-
when this happens. Is what I was
right
saying.
now at the end of the round.
Okay.
So I don't have anything. Comes yours.
Yay! And I'm the first player.
And you're also first player.
All right.
So
So when do I move these things?
right now, beginning of the round. Yeah, start of the round. Player with the favor of the Shadow Master may move all the agents currently on the board. They can move 1 tile or 2 tiles in a 2-player game. I missed that. So you can move them in 2. You can move them 2 spaces.
So they can't go wherever you want. But
No,
okay.
you can move
All
in
right.
2 spaces.
So we'll put.
They can't enter this center one though.
They can't pass
No,
through it.
no.
Okay. We'll put this one here, and then we'll put this guy over here. All right. Well, Okay. All right. Sounds good. And then it's my turn? Well,
Yes.
now we get our coins.
Now we get our coins. And it's your turn.
All right. And I believe I've won, if I got this right. I needed two blue.
Done.
One red.
Which
done.
is the top corner, actually. Red is the top one. One brown, which is that one.
And then the portal was over here.
Yes.
So I can just
spend
an action to go away.
Ta-da!
Hey! Where were you? Where were you trying to go?
I was trying to get here, but you took my white, so I had to go find another one.
Yeah, I wasn't particularly...
Because I had one of each, was my...
Right. And I wasn't particularly... Like, I saw what you had, one of each, and I'm like, I don't know if she needs it, but I'm like, that's the one I wanted to sell to get more money out of it.
Right.
And in the end, I think I got a little greedy with the money, because I'm like, do I need this much? I'm like, look, if I got to do a 4, I can just buy it and not worry about it. You know what I mean? So, okay, cool. Interesting. I mean, gorgeous pieces. Just, I don't know. Like, the steampunk theme attracts me to it. I just don't know how relevant it was to the whole game. Right? I mean, the gears move. That's kind of cool.
Yeah.
But in the end, you're kind of... It's a resource management / positioning game. I can see it probably being more entertaining with more people. Yeah. Because there's a constant fudging around. It's like, oh, she just moved a piece, and now all of a sudden... I'm hosed, right?
Yeah, that happened. Jade and I, when we played it once 2-player and once 4-player. Yeah. And the 4-player was definitely more engaging.
Sure.
And longer. So.
Right, that makes sense. I mean, well, yeah, because your objective, I mean, keep getting messed with. You have it, now you don't have it.
Now you don't have it. And, oh, by the way, you can't buy or sell anything. Well, no money. So, all right, well, yeah, cool. But we enjoyed it.
And honestly, yeah, no, it's interesting. I would love to paint these miniatures because they're, you know, even though they're just busts, they're just gorgeously done. So it makes me want to go find out more about the world. So that's cool. Okay, great, guys. So if you liked it, please subscribe, share, let people know what we're doing. Hopefully we're not too boring. But anyways, we do monthly drawings, giveaways, them things in English, preferably, of board games and stuff like that. So, and we are 5 subscribers away. Once we reach 200, we'll give away a free copy of Colonist, 195 subscribers. Thank you! Yay! Our community says thanks. Yeah, like what's going on. All right, bye, guys. We'll catch you next week with, we are playing...
We don't know.
Okay, we're bumping that game. We're going to figure out what we're playing next week, so stay tuned. Bye, guys.
Bye.